Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are where Mike Fuhrer called a nuisance and embankment lawsuit again in this area, in the Crenshaw Baldwin Village District. This is a dash stop right here. We don't have any bus stop seats here for the elderly or anyone. Someone has a wheelchair right here. And then we'll hurry up. Let me catch this light with everybody up. Alright, guys, let's get an angle here. Alright, this is another property that became a nuisance and an abatement. LA City Attorney Mike Fuhrer has called this place a nuisance and abatement. He says nobody here to clean this place up. This shit's disgusting. Let you guys get a little bit of this, then I'll take you across the street to one of our iconic nuisance and abatement place that Mike Fuhrer, one of his recent lawsuits, along with the Chesapeake apartment. I'm gonna let you guys see how nasty the trash is piled up in here. This is ridiculous. And then again, we can be, he's saying, oh, I'm reaching out to all these different organizations to clean up the community. This belongs to his people back home right there. It's a nuisance to me. Let's go across the street real quick. Now, all these killers and drug dealers, murderers, are supposed to be somewhere around here. Because if they were doing it, they wouldn't give a shit. The store was open to close. It's a liquor bank, buddy. Let's take a look in the alley right here. We got a bus stop here for the 102 going this way. So that's obviously good, but we don't have one. I'm going to go back real quick, show you guys. This is going to be on Crenshaw and Stocker, right where he called it a nuisance right here. This is the 40, the 105, the 210, and the 10 bus stop. So I'm going to just stop right here. Oh, they have one down there, but this is the liquor bank. What's up, man? This is the world famous liquor bank. The first, I'm going to tell you what they did first. First, they worked with Mike Fuhrer like he's trying to get Palmer Management to do. Work with him, tell him who's hanging out, selling CDs and stuff like that. And then after that, he turns on them and says, hey, you guys are doing this and doing this and doing this and doing that to break the code and laws of the city. We know you helped us, but we don't give a shit. We want that property. We need to build something right there. And we're sick of you guys because you guys hanged out with those other people. But they're like, hanged out with them like those are our community. Let's go in the back. Come on, the killers and shit are back here. We have to make sure that the killers and the drug dealers are here because Mike Fuhrer said they're here. Right? And then who's going to let the police run them out? No one, right? Not no ruthless gang members and drug dealers. Right? So we're in the back of the liquor bank. How you doing, man? I'm doing just fine. She's a little pissed, probably because she can't get access to Crenshaw through all these damn gates right here. And then all these senior citizens and stuff live around here. Well, we'll just stop right here. We won't have to go any farther. I haven't seen many killers and drug dealers anywhere close to anywhere around here. So I just want you guys to know again, this is that nuisance play Mike Fuhrer said. But don't forget the Crenshaw lines running here. And who wants people to get off the train and get something to eat over here in the soon-to-be Plaza, Crenshaw Outdoor Mall for gentrification across the street. Those businesses across the street will actually be nuisances in the near future. Right over there. BB's Mini Mart, this nail spa, the Beauty Mode, Boost Mobile, all the way down. All that stuff on that side of the street is actually on its way to go out of business, just like Michael Fuhrer planned. So I'm going to go across the street here with the rest of my civilian friends. There goes another elderly lady right here. I think she's going to the bus. I wonder if she's scared of me. I have my hoodie on. The gangbangers. All right. I'm just filming for some. I didn't film you though. Okay. I'm filming because LA City Attorney Mike Fuhrer closed down the liquor bank right there. And he made right here this. He took that lot over there and he's taking all the way up to Crenshaw. and he's calling all the nuisance and abatement, trying to kick all the people out this area for this Crenshaw line. And he wants to build a outdoor mall across the street over here. So basically, he's saying this place is full of gang members and killers and murderers around here. So I'm out here. Do you believe that?
No.
And is the crime? How long have you lived over here?
I've lived over here. It's been a minute. I say for a long time.
10 years, 5 years, 6 years?
Oh, I say close to 20.
20 years. So do you think it's as bad? You mind if I film you? I'm going to put this on the YouTube. I have a YouTube channel for gentrification. You know, okay. Do you mind? I just want to hear your comments. That's it.
Hear my comments.
Okay, I won't film you. I won't put your picture. I won't put your face. Okay, so I want to know how you feel about the gang banging around here. Is it enough for the police presence that you see around here?
Well, only thing I have the issue with is within last year, we had a problem with people on drugs breaking into people's property and stealing their things.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah.
I have an issue with that.
Okay.
Why blacks are stealing from blacks? Okay, we should be supporting each other, not cutting each other down. We're supposed to step back, help each other out, instead of hurting each other.
Exactly.
Just because somebody have, as you think they have more than you, don't give you a right to take what they had to work. Do you know how much shit we have to deal with? I had a job for 28 years dealing with white people's bullshit. I had 2 black supervisors that gave me total fucking hell. You would think they would help me more than hurt me. That hurts.
Yeah, I understand that's not right. And I wanted to ask you about see people breaking in people's houses, right? Now that's not right. And I said, do you think that they should go to prison, or do you think we should get a rehab built in their community so we can get them there?
Rehab. Putting a person in jail is not going to fix the problem.
Okay.
If you're on drugs, if you're homeless, you have mental issues, you should get help and not hurt the people. How is that going to hurt somebody by putting them in jail? How is that going to help?
Exactly.
You putting them in a little square box for a certain amount of time, that's not, you're putting a band-aid on the big problem.
Exactly.
You're not fixing the problem. You're just putting a small little band-aid on a big wound. That's not helpful.
I want to ask you, not to get off the subject, I want to ask you about, how do you feel about these streets and these sidewalks as far as, I've noticed that you're up in age, like you're maybe about 27, right? So how do you feel about the elderly people having accessibility as far as them being able to park and handicap parking, and the streets being actually taken care of with the concrete cracking and stuff? Do you, around your neighborhood, you have problems?
Yes, people can trip and fall. The sidewalks are in bad shape. The streets are in bad shape. This construction is making it worse.
Over here on the Crenshaw, this Crenshaw line?
Yep.
Did you know that they were going to tear all this stuff down to the right here and make an outdoor mall right here?
I thought they were going to do it in this mall.
Oh, no, that mall right there is going to be a train station, like the 7th Street Metro right here. That's why they closed down the liquor bank, because it's a nuisance and abatement. They don't want people hanging out there. The people that actually live in, like, oh, yeah, they closed the liquor bank, big man. It's done. Huh? Oh, they got one last store right there on the corner on the left. Go down to Stockton right there. They just sell beer, not hard liquor though. All right, man. You enjoy your day. So again, like I was saying, he's gonna turn right here. All this whole apartment, all of these lots right here. This whole block is gonna be an outdoor mall right here. And do you feel like Michael Feuer should be paying more attention to elderly people? Are gang members? Because should I read it right there? Do you think an elderly person, chance of them dying is tripping on some of these bad sidewalks when they're taking their groceries out of their cars in these messed up alleys? Or do you think a gang member is going to walk down the street and kill an elderly? What do you think?
No, I think they have a better chance of falling than a gangbanger attacking them.
Exactly. Are you scared of the Black Pea Stones that walk around here, the ones that you do see? Or do they respect you? Do you have problems with them?
Do I have to say that again?
Do you have problems with the gang members or potentially gang members that you see around here with tattoos on their body and stuff? Do you have problems with them?
No, they haven't bothered me in particular. I mean, I would
you've been over here 20 years.
Yes, I have.
Okay.
I would like to see them get help. I would like to see them get some type of either, rehabilitation, some type of way. If they don't want to work for nobody, teach them to be entrepreneurs.
Exactly.
That would create jobs.
See, what I want to do, I want Attorney Mike Fewer, LACD Attorney Mike Fewer, on King and Hillcrest down there. We have an empty lot that's been empty for a long time since I was a kid that actually used to be a church. And I want Michael Fewer to turn that into a 6-story building for all the nuisance people that he said are around the neighborhood inside of the predominantly black Crenshaw area.
They need a place to stay.
They need a place to stay. And
they
you know
need a
what's
roof
great?
over their head.
Exactly. And you know where we give all that at? In jail. But I want to be able to give all of that stuff that you get in jail on the streets.
Correct.
All of the counseling, psychology treatment, all of the drug rehabilitation treatment, all of the stuff to help you get education. We want to be able to give that to the people on the street.
Correct.
And I found all these empty lots, and even this other lot right here on Stocker, and that's empty right there on Stocker and Crenshaw. We can utilize that space too.
Yes.
But Mike Fewer doesn't see a growth and development in there doing that. He wants to build something that he can sell, that can make longer growth.
It's about money. It's not about helping the people. It's about money. How much money you can make off something or someone.
And it's sad, because Mike Fewer and LA City Attorney and the rest of his colleagues just said that the Baldwin Hill Village down the street, across the street in the Chesapeake Apartments, across the street from Dorsey, was a hotbed for crime. Okay, they just raided the jungles in May 2007. They took 15 people to jail. They alleged that all of them were Black Pea Stones. Only one of them were the ex-Black Pea Stone. The rest of them were found to be Crips. Only one of them actually broke the law. The other 14 were found to have drugs planted on them. Now, just a couple of months ago in November, Michael Fewer put in another lawsuit for nuisance and abatement to try to raid the jungles again. But you just said in May that you cleared out all of the gang members in here and you took the taxpayers' money.
Yourself.
Exactly. So we have lawyers involved in this, and there's actually professors writing about gentrification, trying to figure out at what point did you think that it was okay to raid this area again, predominantly black area. You know why? Because the expo line, the people that live around it are unfortunately drug dealers, gangbangers and stuff. But you know what? These are our peers, and we have to deal with these people. And we're trying to better people, not tear them down.
Correct.
At some point, these people drop the ball, and they're saying they got guns and they got drugs. But guess what? None of my peers or none of my neighborhood people can afford to fly on the plane, go behind the armed guard gate where you make the guns at, sneak them back over the gate, bring them back in the hood and sell them, and so on and so forth with the judge. But I think we just need to stop attacking the people that are actually being hurt by the drugs and look at the people that are actually not stopping us to be able to accommodate the drugs and actually possess the drugs, because we're paying taxpayers money to make sure those drugs don't hit our neighborhood. So we want to know where and what are the money being used to stop this, and why is it being deferred into investigations, lawsuits and stuff, when we need housing. We need to get these people off the streets. You agree?
Yes, I agree 110%. But my understanding, what I hear what they're doing to the jungle, and I've seen it myself, I see USC buses going back and forth over to the jungle. So I believe they're taking the housing over there and giving it to the students.
Oh, that's exactly what they want to do. And I just wanted to hear you say that.
Yeah.
They want to tear down the Chesapeake apartment complex, and they want to first they're going to tear down, they want to make a gang thing going on, okay? So they brought 1996 all the way up to 2017 and used all that stuff together, put it on the news, and nuisance and abatement lawsuit on November 7, 2017. But the thing is, he's going to double back, and he's going to use all of the things that people called in for 311, saying mildew and asbestos and all these type of things. He's going to use that, and after he kicks all the people out, to take the property. And once he does that, he can't resell the property because he sent in the people that says that the place is uninhabitable, which means you can't live in there, right? So then he has to tear it down, and once he tear it down, he can sell it to some redevelopers, which are the USC students, and then they can build it up and make so much more money. And then when those people that they put in jail get released, they will again come back and get a life sentence this time, because they will still be deprived of anything and will have to start taking and robbing those USC students.
That's correct. I agree.
So I'm out here walking around making sure Mike Fewer does his job. All right? I appreciate you. Nice talking with you, young lady. All right. God bless you. Okay. Oh, it will. I'm all on YouTube. If you want to Google my name, Mark Bacon, you can go on YouTube, A True Story of Mark Bacon. I'm out here with the Baldwin Village Crenshaw District Gang Outreach and prevention to keep these young kids from gangbanging. We want to actually turn them from gangbanging and give them something. I feel as if a kid has 5 things to do and they're guaranteed to do those 5 things, and we want them to change one of them, we have to substitute one of them,
That's
right? So we can still use the same verbiage. You can still let them gangbang, but let them gangbang on the football field without the guns, without the drugs.
That's right.
Free football, free basketball with taxpayers' money. Like we're using it to bring all these police into the neighborhood. I think we should use it to keep
They need a rec center.
Yeah, we need a rec center. Instead, all these empty lots that Mike Fuhrer's taking, and this is the time where he can show the community that he actually gives a shit.
Hello.
Okay? I'm asking for him to step the hell up again. Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
I actually going to edit a couple
Okay,
videos.
that's okay.
All right?
Good luck.
Good luck. God bless you, too. All right, again, I'm out here talking to people about Mike Fuhrer, alleged hotbed for crime. But, you know, a lot of people are really pissed off that he even has this stuff going on. And they don't have any of the pictures of the stuff that they want to redevelop over here. And it's really sad because, you know, I'm out here, man. All right, again, murder and drug, they'll eventually close this, too. How you doing, man? All right, but this is our neighborhood. Even though it's ugly and the streets are fucked up, we still love it. We'd like you to come fix them and make them look pretty. Again, I would like for you to, pay close attention to the Santa Monica streets and please mimic their